Welcome everyone, it's Vapors and Dracomar. It is time for more Shadow Legends. We are going to be continuing to sacrifice a whole lot of champions in order to improve our chances at the game. Now, the reason that I am, we're going to be doing that for her because we're saving her. And just to mark her further, we're going to give her 2 Ascension points. But we're not picking that up just yet. Because we are cleaning up some stuff. So we're going to transfer this to the vault, look for anyone in the vault. We're gonna move him, her, him, and her all to the vaults. Silver. What can we take out of this vault that's clutter? That's the question. More dupes of that same guy. Jeez, man. What is up with the dupes? Ugh. Too many dupes. Jeez. So many dupes. Makes me ill. I bet you she has a dupe. Yep. Well, she's a fusion material. Guess I'll save her. Oh yeah, she's a dupe. Right. So many dupes. Jeez. I'm betting you I have an army of 1s down here. But I don't want any of this. Gotta trim the... Gotta trim it down. We don't need that yet. There we go. These three will eventually collapse into... So we're gonna go into the vault, pull him out, upgrade his skill, and then put him back in. Because we will eventually level him. Eventually. For now, he's safe in here. Because I've got other people that are more important to level. A little bit one more save. So many wands, man. The game acts like I think I want those. No, I don't. I'm gonna be looking for Valor's starter mission. As I'm trying, as you can clearly see, to make a rank 5. But to do that, I need a lot of fusion materials. Fusion materials being these guys. These two have to get up to rank 4. And even if we do all that, I still have more to make. Some other day. Because I mean, I still have to get the rank 6 crown. I still need a reser. That's the thing. I need a reser. I need a reser. I need a couple shield bearers. I need a lot. And I can't just have Taragi for the shields. I need to be able to make a very defensive team. The only way I could do that is by leveling these suckers. But these 2 to 3, that guy is 10. We'll need to make it all the way to 40, which I'm gonna have to hyper level him to do it. Maybe I'll do it in the process of looking for one of the other powerful champions. Look how fast they die. Acid rain. Pretty good damage. He always did deal good damage, but it got kind of rough around Thurium Forest. Dare I say it. which is where we're going to be going next. Okay, we're going to keep him there. See, we'll have those two. And that'll add up to 3. I don't know. Maybe it's better to dispose of. That would defeat the whole purpose. Nah. We'll delay. I don't like to say we'll delay, but I don't want to kill my whole Skinwalkers faction for this. Like, I don't want to do that. That sounds like a bad plan. Like a really bad plan. Maybe if I can confirm we have a trash epic? But the problem is, very few epics are trash at this point in the game. That's the problem. I guess I could do Auburns or War Maidens. I'm trying to keep this varied as I possibly can. I like how that decreases accuracy. I wouldn't want to actually like take the time to level the living hell out of him, because that might actually suck. That's the problem with that. We'll go do Deadlands. Because the thing is, I'm trying to use up this XP boost as well as I can. But it's very hard to get all the necessary fuel. I like how even on death, he gets a lot of XP. That's how you know there's a lot of XP in here. These bombs are very annoying. There we go. Because I've got to buff each one of these. Each one of those. I've got to buff them. That's where I like why the big thing about campaign is just it's such a big source of materials. I still don't think I can make in terms of I still don't think I can make it in terms of getting the actual massive amount of XP on these champions required to actually do this. Because first, I'm trying to get some War Maidens here. I have to get a bunch of forts. And that's really hard. But at least I think if we get an optimal scenario, which I don't know if we will get this optimal scenario. The optimal scenario is we escape today with 4 rank 5s. Level 1s. And then later on we get a chicken, and then we can do it. Or we get another XP boost later, and then farm up a rank 5 and get it from there. So that's the optimal scenario. Now, whether this optimal scenario comes to pass, I can't say. But I still think I've set a record for the most grinding I've done in one day for trying to close to it. I've basically done a clan versus clan nuttiness in terms of how much I've actually done to try to take advantage. Now I know it seems like a waste of time that I diverted some XP to food, but at the end I am trying to condense my champ pool. I'm wondering if it's worth condensing it for food. That's the question. Because I'm trying to keep it condensed. Because the problem is the Sibeli is a distraction. Not only is it a distraction from the champs I really want, but also, to make matters worse, he would destroy this account for me to go for it. We'll add a boss fight in to make this a bit more interesting. But it won't be a campaign boss. It'll be something else. It will be a little bit of Horse Deep. Now you might ask, well, actually no. I don't have much time. We're gonna do, I guess, this dragon. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna run them through the lizards. Give them a bunch of XP through lizards. Because then, like, the amount of XP I have to earn just to get 4 of these is actually and when I say kind of absurd, I mean quite absurd. And most of it is from lizards and other campaign missions. Campaign is the #1 source of XP. Dungeons don't give as much XP. How are we going to want to organize this? I mean, Draco Morgs have an interesting rune. It would be amazing to have one on your team. It's so difficult to get one. It really is. And the thing is, I wouldn't even want one even if I got one. I would want one if I could get one. Even if I got one, it would still be a pain. Because I forget, I'd have to level them. I have to like do a lot of work to make it work. Right now, my resources are limited, so it limits what I can do in terms of leveling one up. And I wouldn't be able to use it for arena until I got it to 6-star. That's the truth of it, because at this point, 6-star is pretty much the benchmark for where you want to have it at. Because that's what it's gotten down to that point. It's gotten to that point. As you can see, this stage is actually more challenging than the demon stage. Despite the fact that it gets less easy. He's like, equip the food champ with armor. Equip artifacts. Equip artifacts to food champ because he messed up on the level. Classic. Classic. So funny. Apparently they are completely unaware of what my scheme is. Because farming food's risky. It's just the nature of farming food. The nature of food. Champion training and the nature of food. Decrease accuracy. All the champions that are not good. Trying to get these people up to 30 so that we can swap them out. Because this guy has to get to 40 as well. So yeah, if we can get the right of it, we might have the ingredients for rank 6. Well, not quite. 4/5 of the way. Four out of 5. Nature of fighting lizards. Hello, Mr. Lizard Man. Nature of the lizard. Oh, yes. Natures of lizards, food, lizard food. Don't look up its nose! Don't look up its nose! Oh, God. Thank you. This stage is always really troll because Skull Crowns and Shinechas are obnoxious in the best of times. And monitors are obnoxious once you get them to a certain level. Before that, they just it's when they start getting stats. I don't know what the stats are of these things. I'm gonna check them out someday. But I can guarantee you the stats on these things are nasty. This game has a lot of fighting to say. An arena makes it worse. You know, I wish there was some way to like change. Okay, we got that guy to max. The problem we have here is we are going to run short on, we're going to run short on rares to level these suckers up. Well, not rares, but like level 3s. You know what I mean. That's going to be a bit of a problem. So I think that's okay. If we can get him to 30 and get some 2s. I think we're going to be in better shape. At least for what I'm trying to do. Which I'm trying to do is utter madness. Lizards and utter food madness. lizards and food. Lizards and food, a theory. These enemies are really obnoxious. If you couldn't tell by now. The fact that the sucker has a revive passive is bloody obnoxious. Do you know how obnoxious it is that the sucker has a revive passive? Like, if only some of my other champions had that. That'd be nasty. What, you watch it? It's like, we killed the apothecary, and then there's the from beyond. Ah! What other not many champions have that except this. And an unkillable buff when you try to destroy her. It's always fine. But yeah. I'm trying to like cross my T's and dot my I's with this. I still don't know if we can reach the goal. It's so much XP is required to even create the components of a rank 6. Even the components. The components are difficult. Alright. You can tell we're getting hard on the energy when I'm literally asking for more. I don't normally like to ask for more, but during times like these, where I'm farming campaign furiously to try to get the components for specific champions, it's appreciated. These monitors are weird in the mind. They just stand there with that, like, thing around them, that collar. Why do they have that collar? Is it because their neck is not properly attached? Is that it? Why do they always wear the really high collars? Basically, my goal here, and I have a compass, he just isn't where he needs to be. Well, he's kind of is, but kind of isn't. He's just on the brink. He's level 50, but it would be ideal to make him rank 6. Main reason I'm even farming all this is because there's another fusion that I'm trying to do, but it doesn't involve... What doesn't it involve? Who... The problem is, even if I do that, will that even achieve the desired effect? That's the problem. Will that achieve the desired effect? I don't think I can make a fourth. I'd like to think I could, but even if we have 3, almost the ingredients for a fourth, it's still pretty good going. It's not easy to make 6 stars. It really isn't. I know lifesteal, like mad over here. You gotta lifesteal mad hard once you get to that point. So we got these 2. That'll be 3. This. Yeah, we might have to get rid of him. Sag. But yeah, we may just get rid of him and try again. Because again, I need a 6 faster. I need that 6-star real bad. We can get him again eventually. That's what I've decided. I'm trying to really show you how far I'm willing to go. Try to make this work. But it's hard. A lot of hard decisions have to be made in order to make one 6-star. Because in these early accounts, you can't mess around with priorities. You have to be very strict about the priorities. And even if I'm strict with the priorities, we're not done yet. Even if I'm extremely strict with the priorities. Because the reason that I want to do Relatively Tender really bad is because I don't have a rank 6 reviver like the rest of the planet. The rest of the planet has a rank 6 reviver. I don't. That's a problem. That is a serious problem. still don't think I can convert enough food. Like, we're cutting this super fine. I'm trying to both get a personal best and get closer than I've ever been. I think this is a personal best. I think this is a personal best for hardest I've ever went for food. I think this is the hardest I've ever attempted to grind. Just I would backtrack, but those other stages just don't give enough XP. Even with all of that, I still don't see it will work. Okay, the XP boost expired. So, whatever we were gonna do, so, since the XP boost expired, let's see what we can do with what we got. First off, all of that's got to get cleaned out. Go. Alright, so now that we got him to 40, the real madness starts to unfold. So, do that. So we've got to start breaking down because again, we've got some priorities we've got to fill. So that's one. We got two. This will be three. And that's 4. Let's break it down, boys. There we go. 4 rank 5 food. Only 1 more to go. I have a very sick, twisted idea. But it's so sick and twisted that I don't want to do it. Or do I? I may. See, the problem is I may live to regret that. That's the problem. If I rip up all of my champions, that's gonna suck. Because I did have a horrible... Okay, let me explain how sick and twisted this idea was. So I was going to tear up all of these, chunk them all out to make a rank 5. Turn him, like, chunk out Duck the Pierce, Siege Hulk, Occult Brawler, and her. Just murder them all. And then... would that even work? I wonder. But then that would kill the debuffer. Would I kill War Maiden or kill... The problem is, the more of those I kill, I don't have anyone for that faction. That's the problem with that one. See, that's... I mean, it's an option. But it's not the best option, as you can clearly see by me, like, saying, nah, man. So let's see if we can continue up the Doom Tower, shall we? And no, we will be making another rank 5. I mean, I had a sick, twisted idea, but then in the end, I decided against it because, yeah. It does not mean that I'm not going to come back. Don't count me out. I will come back and do... I will come back to fix it. Don't you worry. I will come back. My sickest, most twisted food idea. Okay, now this I have to be careful about. Freaking astroliths will kick my ass if I don't watch it. I have to be delicate on how I do this. Because if you... The thing with the astroliths, and why a lot of more experienced players and better players with me when it comes to new things, they'll go after the astrolith, right? And they won't think about what happens think about what happens with if you get the Astrolith low, and then basically we're going to want to provoke them at this point, because if we don't provoke her at that specific point in time, she will kick my ass. I mean it in the most vivid sense of the word, kick my ass. But yes, sick, twisted food idea. Heal him. And there's also a reason why I wanted to cleanse. Notice all the debuffs? Yeah, there's a reason why I want a cleanser at a higher level. There's a reason. In other news, I can finally get Guardian. Finally. See, the thing is, if I kill the other one, if I kill Sanguina and the other one, guess what I've just killed? I've killed my block debuffs. Not just my cleanse debuffs, my block debuffs as well. Like, almost everyone there, killing them causes me massive issues for faction wars. That's why I didn't do it. It's a very twisted idea. That's why I didn't do it. Because they're very useful. That's why I'm gonna hold off on doing that until later. Or if the game decides to give me a rank 5 chicken, one or the other. Either the next time I feel like I want to grind food, it will be a little bit. Unless the game suddenly gives me another XP one of these days. Because I only want... I'm not saying it wouldn't work, it's just it would have torn apart like other teams that I need for faction wars and other uses. That's the problem. It would have torn those apart. So that's why I wasn't interested. But yeah, the Doom Tower climb begins in earnest. It begins in earnest now. So you want to get that provoke on him because it makes them less harmful. Because the problem is their skills are very harmful. And the thing is, I only recently See, the problem with Sanguinian is I think she actually might have been from the center. Which I would be literally just throwing away my sacred reward. Like, that's not good. Actually, I'm gonna go heal Tarani randomly. In case helmet or bars I can use. Okay, finally I can kill him. Like, once Maneater gets his block debuffs thing going with the unkillable, it's just, he's immune to everything. To debuffs, to death, everything. It's really a troll ability. It really is. It's why, if you pair Maneater with Ninja, he becomes a whole new level of evil. Because you've just removed 90% of his issues. Helmet, and there you go. And we're out of keys. The first time doing that on this account. And in the next episode, we are going to be messing with other stuff with that. I will see you all then. But don't think that I'm not going to at least do a random force keep stage to see if the game will actually give me potion. Will it recur? But yeah, that's a personal best. I've never had 4 rank 5s available in one day. 3 rank 5s available in one day. Well, does that lead to anything? Like, I'd literally need 4 of these to get there. God. 4 more.